Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. I am Grace. So happy you are here. We'll be practicing some Yin Asana, which is a more restorative yoga. We'll be going inward, journeying in, and practicing surrendering any problems we have in our life, any decisions we need to make, anything heavy on our shoulders that we're carrying, surrendering that to our higher self, a divine or that orchestrates the entire universe, the God of our understanding. And in that surrendering, trusting that that divine power will bring us miracles that we couldn't even comprehend at this time, things that we can't even think of for our good. And surrendering our attachments to what things need to look like, because maybe something better is on its way. And if we're too attached to a certain way we want it, it doesn't allow that opening for other more expansive ways to enter into our lives. So let's begin. And remembering this is your practice. So as we go through this practice, honoring your own body. If you ever need to take a break, even though this is a restorative practice, it's a gentler practice. We won't be leaving the floor, which is, I love the yin yoga. And it's kind of a rainy, cloudy day here. So it's so nice to just be able to sit and stretch a little and be in some poses and hold them a little longer and breathe. So let's begin. I'm holding the Hakini Mudra where all my fingers and my thumbs are connected, which activates the meridians in your body. And we're just going to take a few moments to settle into the breath. And I invite you to drop that breath down into the belly, finding your natural rhythm, training yourself to breathe in the abdomen, deep belly breaths. As we trigger that parasympathetic nervous system and that relaxation response throughout our whole body, how powerful just that simple breath into the belly can be for us. And acknowledging that support of the earth. Our body is supported by the earth. We are supported. Our life path, our mission, and our purpose in life is supported by the entire universe. And the more we can surrender all that no longer serves, the more we can step in more powerfully into our purpose and our path. So allowing the body to surrender into the earth, feeling the body even becoming heavier. And I invite you to bring your awareness inward, into your heart, into pratyahara, inner aliveness, inner sensations, as we withdraw the attention from the outer world and draw all our attention inward. You may feel the heart beating. You may feel some pulsations of energy, tingling, vibrating. We're going to begin to move into three-part yogic breath, filling up the entire abdominal cavity. So as we inhale, we're going to inhale into that belly, moving like a wave up into the ribs and all the way up into the chest. Pausing a moment at the top of that breath and then exhaling completely. And a few more three-part yogic breaths at your own pace, like a wave, belly, ribs, and chest. Finding your pace, remembering to pause for a moment at the top of the breath. couple more breaths. All your focused attention on that breath. And on the next exhale, just letting it go and returning to those deep abdominal breaths. Breathing at your own pace, a little deeper than your normal breath. Slowing things down. And taking this moment to check inside, scanning the inner being, noticing without judgment your inner state. The energies, the emotions, the aliveness. And taking this moment now to set an intention for yourself. Positive intention that inspires good, sparks joy within your own heart. Feeling the emotions that intention brings for you. And relaxing into that beautiful intention as if it already is. It's already occurred. The emotions that it brings and arises within you. And then letting that intention go with a this or better, this or better, this or better. Surrendering that intention to the universe. And gently and kindly opening up your eyes. And we're going to begin just with some gentle neck rolls. So bringing the chin down towards the chest and some nice gentle neck rolls. And going slow enough so that you notice any sensations. And sometimes you might want to just massage a spot by going back and forth. I'm going to keep that breath flowing in the belly. That constant ongoing intention to simply surrender. Surrender into each moment, each sensation, allowing the highest aspect of ourself, that which sources and animates this body, to take over, to immerse us with its grace. And let's go the other direction on the neck. Keeping the breath flowing and enjoying the sensations, these subtle sensations you don't often notice or feel. And coming back to center. Good job. Let's just shake out those shoulders. The head gently move along with the shoulders, keeping your body loose. And bringing the hands to the knees, and we're going to make some circles around the pelvis. Finding again your pace. You notice some sensations, being able to kind of rock back and forth and massage those sensations. Keeping that breath flowing. Deep belly breaths. And let's go the other direction. And coming back to center. Beautiful job. And let's bring the feet together. Socks. And move into Baddha Konasana, butterfly, wrapping the hands around the outer edges of the feet. You can open those feet up like a book. And begin to just gently flap those butterfly wings as you allow the knees and legs to go up and down gently. Feeling the spine lengthen. Gently opening the hips. And slowing down, allowing your butterfly to land on a flower, whatever you wish. Let's bring those heels a little closer into the body. Let's take those knees and press them down as far as you can towards the earth. Inhaling as you lengthen the spine. And then exhale, hinging forward at the hips. And honoring your own body with this forward fold. Wherever you are in this forward fold is perfect. Find your edge here. This is a beautiful hip opener, and we're going to engage the bandhas. So we have 3 bandhas. Mula Bandha is the pelvic floor. We're going to engage and lift. Uddiyana Bandha, we're going to engage and lift. Jalandhara Bandha, the chin's going to come in slightly. The tongue is on the roof of the mouth. We're going to seal these locks so that when we breathe and bring in the prana and life force, we're going to seal it in so nothing leaks out. And breathe. You can close your eyes and draw that attention inward, surrendering inwardly, letting go of control, letting go of all the attachments to outcome, and trusting a higher and greater power beyond yourself, beyond just this little brain and body. Trusting that you will be divinely guided if needed to move into divine action. And until then, you can just rest in stillness, surrender, have peace in the moment, connected deeply to the innermost heart, sacred self. And see now if you can hinge a tiny bit, maybe a micro movement deeper in your hips after holding that edge for a moment. And breathe. Head is in alignment with the spine. We're not rounding the spine. We're keeping it straight for this forward fold. And on the next inhale, gently coming up, hinging up at the hips. Beautiful job. And we're going to take the hands behind us. We're going to reach that left leg out, and we're going to take the right sole of the right foot and rest it right on the inner thigh of the left leg. Move into a single leg forward fold. And we're going to inhale as we lengthen and exhale, folding forward, feeling a nice stretch on the back of that left leg, the hamstring, calves. And again, finding your beautiful edge. And then let's take one nice deep breath here. Nice, slow and deep. Surrendering on the exhale. Let's take another deep inhale as we rest on this edge, hinging forward. And the exhale, see if you can hinge a little tiny bit deeper in the hip. And then round the spine. You can begin to flex and extend that extended foot. Deep flowing breaths can engage those bandhas to seal in the prana and life force. And reach to that foot if you can and give it a little massage. Massaging this sacred foot. And then just hinging forward, relaxing and taking a few breaths, diving inward, resting in that inner aliveness, pratyahara. Sending your own heart love as you surrender into grace. And coming up. Beautiful job. And let's shift over. Switching legs. Right leg out, bending that left leg, bringing the sole of the left foot into the inner thigh of the right leg. Inhaling, lengthening the spine. And exhaling, hinging forward. Feeling a nice stretch on the right hamstring and calf. And finding that edge again in your hips and the back of the legs. And taking a breath here. Resting on that edge. Taking another deep inhale. And on the exhale, seeing if you can hinge just a micro bit deeper in the hip. And allow the spine to round. Bring the head in towards the knee. Now first flex and extend that foot. Noticing those sensations in your body. And basking in that nectar. Really present to the sensation. Enjoying being in the body, enjoying this experience of embodiment, knowing deeply that your identity is not the body or the personality. Your identity is that infinite grace, that infinite soul power, that aliveness, that extension of source, divine universe, that invisible etheric aspect of yourself, that unchanging, ageless, timeless soul power. Having a physical experience. And beginning, if you'd like, to massage that sacred foot, this body temple, sacred temple, which the holiness of your being animates through. Keeping that breath flowing, you can gently engage those bandhas. And allowing the spine to round, the head to come in towards the knees, and just relaxing. Diving inward, basking in your own nectar. And on the next inhale, coming all the way up. Beautiful job. Move into a little seated twist. Let's keep that leg extended out. Change, and let's take that left foot and bring it over to the outside of the right leg. And we're going to take this right arm and we're going to hug this left leg into the body. And bring the left hand down right beside the left buttocks. Inhaling, lengthening the body. And exhaling, we're going to twist as we gaze out over that left shoulder. With every inhale, lengthening. With every exhale, twist. Twist. And one more breath. And returning back. A little micro movement to the other side. And let's switch legs. Left leg is out straight. We're going to bend that right leg. We're going to bring the right foot on the outside of the left leg. Take this left arm and hug this right knee and leg into the body. Right hand beside the right buttocks. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, twist. One more at your own pace. And releasing. Little micro movement counter to the other side. Let's bring both legs out and let's just flop those legs, windshield wiper the feet. It's getting into our body. And we're going to come down onto our backs nice and gently. Taking a breath here just to let the body integrate. Knees are up, feet are hip width apart. Just noticing the sensations in your body here. Breathing into the belly. We're going to move into a little half table as we press into the feet and lift the hips. Also a half bridge, lifting those hips halfway. We're not arching the back this time, we're just lifting up. And coming down one vertebrae at a time, little massage on the vertebrae. We're going to press into the feet and lift halfway up again. As we rest here, noticing the sensations. And coming down again. And this next time, if you want to go into a gentle back bend, you can. If you want to just stay in this half, that's okay too. Pressing into the feet, lifting those hips. And holding it wherever you are. And breathe. On your next exhale, coming down one vertebra at a time. Upper thoracic to the lower, down to the lumbar. And let's, little counter pose, just bring those knees into the chest. Every back bend, we like to counter pose with a forward. So when we go into extension of the spine, a nice counter pose is flexion of the spine. Beautiful job. Let's bring the feet down. The knees are up. Let's lift that left leg up and rest the ankle on the right knee. Let's lift that right leg up, clasping the hands behind the right hamstring, the right thigh, and gently pulling that right leg into the body for a nice hip opener on the left side. And really enjoying those sensations, that hip opener. It's a beautiful way. This is a reverse, a supine pigeon. It's much easier and it opens up that hip. And breathe. You can gently engage those bandhas and bring in the prana. Surrendering deeper and deeper. The highest possibility. And then releasing that leg down. And we're going to switch legs. So we're going to take that right ankle and rest it on the left leg, just above the knee. And we'll lift that left leg up, clasp the hands behind the left hamstring, and gently pulling that leg into the body. And feeling a gentle edge as you feel the hip opening on the right side. And closing the eyes and basking in those sensations, fully present to the body, sacred embodied. Surrendering and allowing the body to open through surrender. Space of peace and trust. Expectant of miracles and wonders you cannot possibly imagine. One more breath here. down. Releasing the feet, and we're going to bring both legs just straight up. We're not going to go into a half shoulder stand. We're just going to rest with the legs up, allowing a nice inversion, nice vacation for those veins. You can flex and extend those feet for some sensation. And I invite you to bring the hands behind the hamstrings and bring those legs in towards the body. Feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Keeping the breath flowing in the body. And let's open both those legs up. Feeling a nice edge there. Still pulling them in. And continue to flex and extend the feet. All your awareness to the beautiful sensations as you just surrender into sensation. Present moment grace. Keeping those legs nice and wide. Bend the knees and come bringing the soles of the feet together in a supine Baddha Konasana, wrapping the hands around the outer edges of the feet. Let's just gently pull those feet in towards the body. Noticing the sensations in the hips. Engaging those bandhas and breathe. Let's extend one leg out at a time. Moving around gently for sensation. Bring that leg in. And opening up the opposite leg. And just going back and forth for extending one leg at a time at your own pace. Keeping the breath flowing. Let's bring both legs up at the same time. And a nice little baby. And gently pulling the feet down towards the earth. Wide knees coming down towards the armpits of the earth. Don't want to bring them into the ribs. Engaging those bandhas and breathe. Nice deep hip opener. The lumbar and the buttocks is flat on the earth. Nothing lifts up. Breathing into the belly. Surrendering. And just moving into your happy baby, kicking around and having some fun, enjoying the sensations, allowing yourself to move and explore the sensations in the body like the baby does when they first find their legs. Find those legs. Bring your attention into those legs and body these legs and these feet. Don't forget they're there. Rock back and forth a little. And move on. Invite you to do any last stretch or pose. We'll move into Savasana. What you may want to do. ready to move into Savasana, just extending the body out. You can move into legs up the wall if you like. I like to open the legs and the feet a little, and the hands and the arms. And allowing the body to simply relax into the earth. Feeling it get heavier, sinking deeper into the earth. Breathing into the belly. Inviting the muscles and the bones, heart and circulatory system, the lungs and the respiratory system, skin, all the adrenal glands, digestive system, the digestive organs to deeply relax. All the systems of the body, including the brain and the nervous system, inviting it to relax deeply. Surrendering into grace, into your own divine self, surrendering into silence. Take a nice deep breath into the belly as you gently come back. Acknowledging the deep integration of the practice in all levels of your being. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Stretching out the body. Rolling over to one side or the other. Taking a breath there. And gently coming up to a seated position. And taking this moment to check in again, scanning the inner being, the pratyahara, entering into pratyahara, inner sensations. And bringing yourself back to that intention you set at the beginning of practice. Surrendering everything, returning to the infinite self, true identity. The only thing we come with and the only thing we take with us. The unchanging holiness of our eternal being. Our eternal friend. Our beloved. And letting that intention go with it. This is better. And we'll conclude with Namaste prayer. Bringing the hands in Anjali Mudra up to the heart. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of light, of truth, and of peace. When I am in that place in me, and you are in that place in you, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for Yin Asana with Ecstatic Yoga. Please go to ecstaticyoga.studio. I am Grace, and learn more about our yoga teacher trainings and our yoga retreats. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day.